Hello and welcome to the channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you how we can go through the new Cosmic Companions update. Now it's not been particularly easy to understand where you need to go to get the materials, how to start the DLC, the update, or to do your distillations and your chemistry. And I'm going to show you where to get the materials, how to start it, and then how to be able to make all your distillation items. So here we go. The thing that I found most difficult to do is how to first activate to be able to get the chemistry bench and the distillation bench. So what you need to do is to get to the Cascade Labs. In the Cascade Laboratories you'll find certain items. These items include the refined carbon and the antiverse gem. On the map you can see that you can get them in the quantum exchanger. For the carbon you bring silver, and for the antiverse gem you bring antiverse wheat. You need to find and hold the reinforced carbon and the antiverse gem to be able to unlock the lab burner and quantum glass. You have to craft the lab burner and quantum glass, or you won't be able to unlock either of these, which is where I got really stuck. So I'm going to now put a direct route on how to be able to get straight to where these items are. You can also destroy crates full of the antiverse gems and the carbons inside the Cascade Laboratory. So if you don't bring along the things to exchange, no problem. You'll find them when you get there anyway. Once you've got those items, you're then going to want to make the lab burner and the quantum glass. And that'll make it so you can then make the chemistry bench once you've got all the necessary materials, and the distillation bench once you've got all the materials. You do need both to be able to make your potions. Now you've got your benches set up, wire them up with electricity, and next thing, you need to start making materials for the distillation bench. Now, this is a bit daunting to begin with because you don't know what exactly you need to go into the bench, but really it's very simple. First off, grab everything you could think of. That includes food, that includes the carbon, the antiverse gems, potatoes, tomatoes, a bit of meat. Chuck it all in, because by chucking it in you unlock different distillations. Your distillations menu will tell you which one you've unlocked and what you need to make what kind of distillation. Once you've unlocked a certain type of distillation by using any of those or any of these in the distillation bench, you can then have access to the chemistry, which will tell you how we'll be able to make, but on yours it'll come up with the theoretical concoctions. So for the theoretical concoction, so say for example I want to make what I found the most useful Phermone Flask. So what I need to do is find 6 alien distillation, 4 mycological distillation, and 4 brainy distillation. Now remember that it says 4, 4 and 6. It needs to be exactly those amounts that you put into the chemistry bench. So for the brainy distillation, guess what we need? Brains. You can get brains from defeating military, and then what you want to do is you put your distillation item in there, flick the little switch down there, and you can see it working over there, and it works very quickly. In fairness, it's not a long process. And there you have some brainy distillation. Now, I think we only needed 4 or 6, so I'm going to let it distill another one, so we have enough, but it gives you plenty each time, so it's not too taxing. There we go. We'll take that out. stop distillation, and we'll take that back out, save it for later. And we now have 8 brainy distillation. So then the second one we needed, if we head back over to our chemistry, we needed 4 mycological distillation. Now this one is very limited on what the mycological comes out of. So if we scroll down, the only thing I've discovered for the mycological distillation is the carbuncle mushroom. Now, you can get the carbuncle mushroom from, I've called him Moo, but from this type of, what are these called? I can't remember, I've renamed them all. But from this creature, you can find that in the Cascade Laboratories, which if you look up, you'll be able to find it easy enough. But that's the only place you can find them, apart from a different antiverse, which you come across later on. And then you harvest them off of the back of them, or kill them if you haven't tamed them, place them in there, get distillating, and there you have some mycological distillation. And then finally, for the pheromones, we needed 6 alien distillation. So we look on our distillations, and for alien distillation, we can use any alien-related items. Again, what you're going to want to do is shove everything in that distillation bench. Anything you come across, see if it all... Look, even a candy cane. A candy cane came on useful in the distillation bench. So try everything. It really is worth it. But we needed alien distillation. So I've got super tomatoes. Pop the super tomatoes in the distillation input. Flick that switch. There you are. Alien distillation. Now what we want to do is... I came prepared already, so I've got plenty built up in here. So I'm going to take some of my alien distillation. And then if we go back to the amounts we needed in chemistry. So 6 alien, 4 mic, 4 brainy. So now we have 6 alien, 4 mycological, 4 brainy. And we need those exact amounts, otherwise something else will happen, but I'll show you that next. So we've just popped them in the top there. Doesn't matter which order. In they go. We flip the switch. And it gets done just as quickly as the other one as well. And there we have it. Phermone Flask. Now this one is particularly useful with the Cosmic Companions update, as we get to make lots of friends. And trust me, the friends are really, really useful and really fun to use in this, so they're very much worth it. Now, I want to show you what happens if you don't measure exactly what you need to put in there. So let's chuck a bit of that, and a bit of that. If we put some of that in there, we put some of that in there, and we put some of that in there, and then we can mix it together, start making the concoction. Now, this is one that I haven't evenly put in exactly what I meant to for the chemistry output, so we'll see what happens then. And it blows up in our face. And the thing is, they've been really nice with this, because even though it didn't make any of the chemistry outputs that we wanted, it still makes it so we can make an unusable flask. Now, the unusable flasks can still be used on enemies. I'm not sure what that did. Oh, I think it's poisoned him. Yeah, it's poisoned him. So even though they're not exactly what we want... Oh, it smells. Yeah, it's made him smelly. Okay, that's what we need from an enemy. So even though it's not exactly what we wanted out of it, they're still useful. So even mucking about with it, if you have a couple extra over, just bring it with you. It's a lot of fun. And there you have it. So that is a much simpler explanation of how to find exactly what you need to make the distillation bench and the chemistry bench, where to find them, and then what you need to do to be able to make exactly what you need out of it, and then muck about and get some random ones, because why not? Be a crazy man. And then eventually you can get a lot of really, really interesting distillations. You get a lot of options. Some are extremely useful, some are fun, and some are a bit of in between, and they're excellent. I would highly recommend doing it. But I got confused because I couldn't find a decent tutorial to begin with, and I hope this helps you as much as figuring out it helped me. Thank you for joining me. If you want to ask below where exactly the items are that you need for certain chemistry, feel free to ask below. I've found plenty of them, as you can see. I've got plenty left over here. And I'm also included in a fantastic playthrough of Abiotic Factor, which I'm going to include at the top there with a friend of mine, Phoenixia. As you can see, this is his Ossis. Amazing playthrough, really enjoying the game. We're really making some progress now. I'll include that in there if you want to give that a little look. But hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.